Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Welcome to all my newbies. How are you guys? And all my regulars and faithfuls. What's up, y'all? So, a scattered video, because that's what we're doing these days. We don't have anything, coming in like crazy like we did before. So, how tan do I look? Do I look tan? Does it look good? So, yesterday I was recording this video. And I was gonna do Thursday's video outside so we could get the full glimpse of the tan from the Jergens mousse tanner that I've been using. And hold on, y'all. I know you can still see me, but I thought I gave this plenty of time once again for the pop-ups to go away. Anyway, so I was gonna go outside so we could get a realistic view of the tan and how it was actually doing. But guess what? Again, we're into 40 days and 40 nights. We have rain scheduled for the whole week or forecasted for the whole week scheduled. Well, I guess God could schedule it, right? Anyway, so there's not going to be any going outside. I am really glad I I just straightened my hair and I just want it to lay down straight. I don't want it to get stupid but we know it's going to get stupid and I've got to try not to pay attention to it. So there's no going outside, and I'm glad that Friday after work, because we all know that I don't record these even the day before you guys see them. Um, I started this one yesterday and moved my thing around so y'all could see something in the back, and I turned off my microphone. And as I was getting ready to show like the last three products, there was no sound, so I just deleted the whole video, walked away, which was good because I didn't have nothing on my face. My hair wasn't done, and I was in a freaking moo. So I'm kind of glad it worked out that way because y'all didn't need to see all that. I was just trying to get a video done. Anyway, I have some things to show you. I'm bouncing all over the place. I know I started a conversation and then I got squirreled, as Cheryl would say, and went somewhere else. But this is two applications of the tanner. And I have it on from every part of my skin that you can see right now. Everything that is visible to you guys, I have the tanner on. So, what do you think? And I even did my back, but I don't know that you're going to be able to see. Last time I had missed this area right here, so I tried to concentrate on that a little more. But, yeah, this is 2 layers of it. So, and this is my little jumpsuit that I got from Temu. And this, little undershirt here. This is the little crop top from the the three sets, the two pieces, the tops and the bottoms. This is one of those shirts. Temu, not Temu, 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 Amazon, free gift Temu, Amazon, Katie Bell, which we're going to get into that, some friend mail, and Temu. So I'm all over the board today with what I got on. I understand I probably just started 7 conversations and didn't finish one of them. There is a good chance that we'll bounce back to the finish of them before too long. But anyway, let's do this. First, I want to show you guys. I got a package Thursday from one of my subscribers. Hi, Katie. How you doing? Love you. And y'all, she says she's been working on it for a while, which I talked to her. And she's kind of a neighbor out there in Alabama. So I've been talking to her and she's like, girl, I'm going to get it in the mail. I tell you I'm getting it in the mail. I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And she says, I just keep adding things to it and come across something else and add something to it. And boy, did she ever. And I forgot to bring in my phone because I wanted to show you guys. One of the first things I pulled out of the package was these beautiful black and white check curtains. So I immediately took the ones down that I had hanging down across my French doors, and I put those up. I was ready to take a nap, so exhausted. And I was like, no, I got to get my curtains up first. So I got my curtains up. They look absolutely beautiful there. And then she sent me like the wall plaque that it's has a wooden frame and it's white. I really wish I would have brought my phone in, but I ain't pausing nothing, y'all. I ain't stopping nothing. I ain't touching nothing because I've already lost a video. Okay, that one piece of hair is going to drive me crazy. Can I grab it? Where's that coming from? All right. Now, I'm not going to touch it. I'm not even going to pay attention to it. La, la, la. So, anyway, the little plaque says, I'm not afraid of my next chapter because I know who the author is. So I'm pretty sure I butchered that just a little bit. But basically, that's what it says. And I absolutely love that because I feel like that's where I am right now in my life. So, anyway, I'm going to show you guys just a few. There is no way. I mean, if I would have showed you everything that she sent me, it would have been 3 videos. I kid you not. The box was, it was a huge box and it was all kinds of stuff. So I have picked out my favorites to show you guys. I've already talked to Katie. She already knows how I feel about every single thing in there. So, good morning, and let's get started with that. That's not all I have, but we're just going to get started with that. I do have a couple more pieces of jewelry I want to show you guys that I purchased. And then y'all know how I am about my fingernails, right? You know how I am about my little Timu fingernails. So, y'all, I'm getting a lot better with this tanner on my hands. I mean, look at that. I think the only place that looks a little yuck is right there. You can see that. There's a little bitty spot right here. But I mean, overall, what the heck was that? I mean, oh, look, it looks good, right? Sorry. Okay, so I've got a couple pieces of jewelry that I want to show you. One I have been wanting for so long, and I finally found one, and I love it. I'm so glad I got it. It's sitting right here in front of me. So glad I finally got it, but I was just looking for the right one, and this one said, "Hey, I'm it." So I got that, and then I had my fingernails. So I did a group. You go on to the local warehouses for your fingernails, and they've got them in like big packs of them, you know. So I got like 12 packs of. Oh my goodness, what if I just? It's because I have my fan on, but this is all fresh, so there shouldn't be just one crazy little strand. I really, y'all. I really, really wish I didn't notice the little bitty stuff, but it's not just sitting here in front of this camera. It's in my entire life, and it drives me insane sometimes because it's so trivial. It's like, just let it go. Just ignore it and let it go. I can't. It didn't, I hate it. Anyway, let's just get started with this because I don't know what is going on with me today, but I feel like my brain is all over the place and I'm scattered with thoughts, and we're just going to get to it, okay? We'll get to the fingernails in a minute because I got too much going on. I haven't even had that much coffee. So, we're going to start with Katie Bell. I told you she sent me these. These are really, really cute hoops. And I like the way they're set up because it's like 2 squares, but with the way you see them in the front, absolutely cute. And I don't have that much gold because I just recently started getting gold stuff. As you can see, I've kind of got it mixed with my silver. But I thought, hey, there's a little bit of gold in this. I'll throw it on and maybe it'll blend. Anyway, she sent me this watch. I love watches, but I don't like the little smartwatch things. Like I've said before, it's just a little too sporty for me. So she sent me this one, and I absolutely think it's beautiful. This is the one I was telling you guys I bought from the jeweler, and then this is the one that she just sent me. Is that not the prettiest thing ever? So I can't wait to wear this one. So let me put that away. Yeah, I love that watch. Okay, so I have several pairs of earrings that she sent me so many pairs of earrings. So I have several pairs of those to show you because I was like, love that one, love that one, love that one. So these are some of the earrings. Hoops with the furry little cheetah print or leopard, one of those animals. We have another pair of leopard print that are the wooden ones. So with jonesing because I couldn't make all my earring orders, I was really excited to get all of these. Thank you so much, Katie. Y'all, this was the funnest package I have gone through in so long. I haven't had a package like this as an adult, like ever. I used to get one as a little kid as a Christmas present in a cigar box, which it was a cigar box. This was on a level 30 times bigger. So here are these. Again, they have the little textured feel like it's furry. Aren't those adorable? I love these earrings. Okay, two more pairs of earrings. So then we have these that are wood, but they are green and then the brown. Hoops. Aren't those pretty? Katie, these earrings, I love them. And then I had looked at these several times on Temu and just never did get them for whatever reason. But we know I like my hoops. We know I like large. And then we have these bows. So love, love, love them. Okay, now I'm going to show a couple more things. So she gave me this pack. Like I said yesterday, I was trying to do this video and I screwed it up. I mean, I do that. I do that way more than I would like to admit. But these were all closed up. Even in another little Temu bag, I had to open the whole thing. Nothing was open. I did it. But these little solar lights, I can't wait to get those outside, but it may be a minute because we can't stop the rain. So let me sit those there. No, I'll sit them here. I'm going to have to move some of this in just a second. So then I got this box inside the other. That tells you how big the box was, y'all, because this was inside the other box with everything else in it. Oh, excuse me. So I've got this one. And I did not have any of these, so I was crazy excited to get these too. Y'all, she went above and beyond with this spring mail. I had to share it. So this is string lights, and I think it's 100 feet. Yeah, 100 feet of string lights with all the little bulbs. So excited about that. And I think these are just a plug-in. They're not solar. Um, yeah, I can't wait to get outside. That was something else I did. When I start things out in a pot, and if I've already said this, I'm sorry, y'all. But I don't think I have in this one. I think it was last night when I was trying to make this video. But when I start my plants out in a pot, I let them take and I let them get bigger, a little more mature. And the odds of them staying in their original pot when they make it to this yard are very slim. I mean, like very slim. I mess with my plants all year long, the whole season that I can play with them. So I had several plants. Like if you've watched the video from outside, when I was showing everybody my yard and what I had been doing out in the backyard. Do you remember the two really beautiful? It was just one pot, but there were actually two plants in it, and it was this big, beautiful, vibrant purple leafy plant. Still don't know what it is. Somebody told me what it was, but of course I did not retain that information. Anyway, I have this little bed that was beside my if you walk out of my front door, it was there on the left in between my entryway and my privacy fence that goes to the back. So I had this little bed, which it's had nothing in it because what I put in it last year died. And I just never did anything else to it except keep raking leaves out of it. So I took those two purple plants, and I kind of spread them away from it, separated them. They're doing so good, y'all. They have grown so much. And my roses have shot up like 2 foot. I stood beside one, and where they were like this big, in their pot, like maybe 2 foot above their pot, I stood beside one yesterday and they're hitting me up to here. So my roses are absolutely thrilled with where they're at, and we've been getting so much rain. That's been helping everything. And then I had the little pink flowers, real pretty greenery, and then these cute little, I want to call them a pansy, but I have no idea what they are. I don't even know why I want to call them a pansy, but they're just like a little 4 petal flower, real delicate pink look. And so I have those in the middle of the 2 purple plants. So I got that done. I transplanted my cactus, and I think I tore off its main root. So I'm waiting to see if it's resilient and it hangs in there, or if I totally killed my cactus. So it happens, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Now, Katie sent me this as well. Katie, again, girl, all this was so pretty. It was so extremely sweet. You put so much thought into this, and I cannot thank you enough. I mean, girl, thank you. This was so, so fun. So anyway, this is where I screwed the video up yesterday. So we ain't moving the camera. We're going to point to my chickadee over here on the wall, and I have one in the bathroom. I like the female silhouette, the real pretty, very classy look of a painted woman. They're beautiful to me. I just love this look. I love the whole feel of it. So I have one in my bathroom that's kind of bougie. She is still kind of like the back look of her. Oh, somebody's going to come say hi, y'all. But she is kind of sitting in, like, I would say it looks like to me, she's sitting in a chair. She's facing, you're kind of getting this view of her. And she's in like a nightie, a negligee or something like that, because her little outfit looks like it's lace, all lace. So that's why she's in the bathroom. So I have got to get a beautiful frame for this one, because she is going to make it to my background somewhere. I don't know where, but we'll figure it out. But she has to. So look at her, y'all. Chickapoo, let Mama show this and then I'll pick you up. Is that not beautiful? I've got to get a gorgeous frame. So, I mean, somewhere in here with her, yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put her, but she's beautiful. And she may even end up on my desk somewhere. Come here, sweetheart. I'm not ignoring you. Come here, sweetie. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Well, come on. Come on. I'm rolling my print up and I'm talking and it is on canvas. So let Mom get this back in here and then I help you. Y'all know Chickerpoo wants to say hi. Come on, Nanners. Come on. Oh, here she is. If you are a new subscriber, I am a fur baby mama, and I am very, very fond of my fur babies. So if you don't like them, just mosey on along, skedaddle, because I love them. And this one is going to make an appearance a lot. She hears Mama's voice and she's like, "Wait a minute, why are you in somewhere without me?" That little tail's just a going. Well, now when I pick her up, she's a love bug and she comes to say hi. Say hello, everybody. Tap, tap, tap. I could hear her tail. Give me kisses. Give me kisses. All right. Can we be done now? Mom wants to show the rest of this stuff. Oh, she's such a cuddler. But she's been on lockdown. Have I told y'all about that? By now, you've already seen the video where I've redone the living room. If you haven't, please go back and watch them. Okay, give me kisses. You got to go bye-bye. Give me kisses. So, if you watch those videos, if you watch the one where I was repainting the dresser, and you heard me griping about the smell and the pee and trying to figure out what was going on there. Okay, so they both got put back on lockdown. Chica has never been on lockdown ever. So it was kind of hard for me to handle at first going to work, because I was like, oh my gosh, I do not want this baby to get depressed. I don't want her to think I'm mad at her, but they cannot be doing what they're doing. So, and when I rolled that carpet up, there was no stains on the back of it, like water stains and stuff, because anytime I find anything, which I hardly ever find pee pee or even poo, um, I clean it up immediately. I keep stuff just for that because with pets, it's going to happen eventually sometimes. So I've got them both back in the hall, and I have literally put painter's tape on puppy pads in different spots in the hallway and in the bathroom so that because they're both in there now. Um, the first day, the first day, it was like they were both the most smarty butts ever. Like, we know what we're supposed to do. The only puppy pad that had anything on it was in the bathroom. They went to the bathroom to go to the bathroom. And after that, I haven't come home and any of the puppy pads had anything on them. So they are both house trained. They both know the deal. So why they're doing the do on that rug, I have no idea. I don't know why they did that. So I used a whole bottle of Scotch Guard, and I Scotch guarded that new rug in the front room twice, just heavy duty twice before I went to bed so that it have all those hours to dry. So if we do have an accident later, if I ever decide to let them out of jail, we are covered there. So let's get back to it, y'all. Now, what I want to show you are two more jewelry pieces, and these came from Amazon. This one here, I've already got it out of the box, but I'm going to show you. It is from Faith Jewelry. And I think that says by yours. And like I said, I had been wanting one of these for a long time, but I didn't want to just say, oh, there's one that's cute and then get it and not like it. And this one it was the one. So let's see what this says. No, I'm pretty sure this might be Hebrew. It's Faith Jewelry by Yar, Yair. So this is the little box that it came in. And it did come with a cleaning cloth because it is sterling silver. So I have that, and it's also marked on their little cloth. I gave 21 for this, I believe. So let me put this back in here. I think I gave 21 for this little necklace. It is a necklace, if I haven't said that yet. And I broke out my little chickadee from up here because I think that's one reason I'm having such a hard time showing jewelry. But this is a Star of David. Look at all that little lint and stuff. You don't see it till you get in the camera. But I got the Star of David. Yeah, I have been wanting one of these for quite some time. I finally got myself one, and I just absolutely love the way, I don't know if you can see any of that, but I love the way that little star is made. Kind of like a hammered look, but not over abundantly. So, real happy to get that. Now, these, y'all know I keep talking about one company that I got this ring from. And if you know, you know. I don't want to say anything about them because, it would be really cool if they reached out to me. And like I said before, I will probably get more from their little website because they have things there that I can't find on Amazon. But there's a lot of stuff there that I'm finding the exact same thing on Amazon. Maybe not the exact same thing, but the quality is still really good. Like I got my little thumb ring, and then I got this thing right here. I got that thing. And y'all, I'm wearing it to work. I'm wearing it in the shower. I'm doing dishes, and it's nothing is wrong with it. It's holding up just as well as this one. So I've been looking at earrings, moissanite earrings, and I found a pair on this other website. 4 carats, absolutely gorgeous, and got up close to $200. They're beautiful. They're really beautiful, like 160 something, I believe. And I went on Amazon and I started looking at their moissanite earrings. I found the same pair, and I think I'm going to have to take these out. I found the same exact pair I looked at everything, the description and everything. Maybe I could show it like this. And 4 carats. You want to know what I gave for these? This is the little box that they came in. Little velvet box. Absolutely beautiful. Moissanite earring. What does that say? Made in China. But moissanite. Cute little box. I did take the inside out now. I'm hoping it helps me show. You ready? $9.99. Same exact earring. Absolutely stunning. So, yeah, that's kind of why I'm telling you guys about this, because I'm finding a lot of the same stuff, just a different supplier, maker, whatever. But these are those earrings. Now it has the really big center stone right here, and then all along the outside is like the halo look. And I am a definite fan of the halo with one center stone and then surrounded by smaller ones. So those are absolutely gorgeous. And I needed a pair. I wanted just a blingy little pair that I could wear with anything. So I got those. $9.99. Is that not a better deal? You know what that means? You can get more. So I had to share that with you guys. I love the jewelry. I am a huge fan of jewelry, okay? Like many of y'all. So I get so excited over earrings and stuff. But I don't want to invest a whole bunch of money in one thing when I could get like 3 or 4 different things. Don't that make more sense? Uh, local warehouse. Local warehouse. Now we're going to get on the fingernail things. Because if you watch my little channel here, for any amount of time, fingernails, love the fingernails, love the jewelry. That's my thing. Even if I have to dress like a bum with no makeup when I go to work, I still have my nails done and I'm still wearing my jewelry. So right now, Temu is not offering the nails like we were getting before. Y'all, I'm so close to, I've got a cart that I'm piling up for Shein, so I'm seriously thinking about giving them a try. I've been fighting it and fighting it and fighting it, but Temu, even though they're doing little bits and pieces coming around, I still cannot fill up a cart that I'm satisfied with. I can't. I find myself just throwing crap in there that I'm absolutely not interested in just to have a Temu haul. And I'm not going to do that. I mean, I'm seriously not going to do that. What would I do with this stuff? And that's just a big waste of money to take it all to donate. Last time I went to Goodwill, there was so much Temu stuff in there. I could probably go fill up a basket of Temu stuff from Goodwill and just say, look at my Temu haul. So I'm not going to contribute to that new problem. Anyway, sorry, it gets running when I come in here. So anyway, when you go on to the local warehouses, if you don't want to spend $5 or $6 on a pack of nails, you do it like this. So I'm not really sure why I picked this one out, because there's a couple in here that I absolutely do not like for myself. They're cute, but I wouldn't wear them. So they're going to end up in some giveaways. Maybe into some of these little bags. I got to start working on these little thank you bags for August. So anyway, I had credits left. That's the only reason I did this. I still had almost $12 in credits left. And I found these that were 12 packs. It came with 12 packs of them. And I give like after shipping and everything, maybe $12. I didn't have to pay anything. My credits covered all of it. So not really sure. Anyway, I thought I would show you these and show you what happens when, like I said. Now Susan did a pack of 3 of them over at oh my gosh, Susan, I am so sorry. Can't remember it. Susan Pepper. Is that the name of your channel? Girl, I don't know. I just scroll. When I see you're doing something, I just stop on it. So my apologies. So sorry. But yeah, I got all these for under 13. We'll say it was under 13. So I thought we'd look at these so I could put them away. Some of them are really cute. I mean, they are really cute, just some of them aren't my cup of tea. So we have this one, which is really cute and is going to be a great summer set. So, and this is, it doesn't, it's hard to tell these colors up here, but in case you can't tell, the background on the ones with the flowers are real dark green. So we have that set. I think I've had these before, but we've got a brown with a pink cherry blossom. So I like those. And then we have a dark green with a little flower. These aren't too bad. So I'm trying to shake them down or wherever they need to go, but you guys see that? So those are cute. This one I'm not a fan of. One of my favorite colors, absolute favorite colors is purple, but it's a very dark purple that I like. So lavender is just, it's not me. It doesn't even look good on me. So these will definitely go in a giveaway. Not even going to put them in my collection in my bedroom. So these are also a cherry blossom, but with instead of a pink or a brown nail, we kind of have that fading ombre look, I guess, with these nails white to pink. So those are also cute. I like those. Um, these aren't too bad. I might would wear these. So flowers, and I don't know how it's picking up on the camera, but I know it doesn't look like it with me looking on the monitor. It's more of a turquoise. So that looks like more of a turquoise blue. This blue I don't think I would wear. So it's pretty, but yeah, this would not be my color blue. It's not that they're darker than what they look like from what I'm seeing. Like I said, I don't know what you guys are seeing, but we have that going in the giveaway pile. Okay. So I have some of these, but the more solid color now, I don't have in it. It was just the ones with the flowers. So this will also go in some of my giveaways. Really cute, but I just don't like this one. And the ones that I have are a solid, I mean, they're all that kind of flower. What you doing, Chicker Banana? Okay. These are cute too. Mom's almost through with this one. These are another lavender. So again, lavender is not a good color on me. If I'm going to do a purple, I need a deep, dark, rich purple. So giveaway. Um, these are just too busy. You know, I have, and I don't like the blue. I don't like the blue. Cute, and someone may love them, but just not for me. These are kind of pretty. Got some more electric blue in it and butterflies. So we'll see about these. These may be a keeper. They are pretty busy, but you see the butterflies? So we'll see about that. Matches my butterfly here. So I've had people ask me, would you explain the tattoo? So one more set of nails here. And are these cherries? So I have to check those. But one, two, three, four, five. 5 boxes for giveaway. I just need 5 more, and then I've got a box of nails, and I'm sure I can find some. A box of nails for each little thank you packet. But I've had people ask about my tattoo. Would I mind explaining what the meaning is, if there is any, of the sleeve that I have on my left arm? And I want to say that was so, I mean, I was absolutely thrilled about 2, 3 weeks ago, a month ago. I went into the dollar store right across from my job on my way home. And I walked in, and the little gal goes, "Oh, is that a garden?" And I was absolutely tickled because I refer to this as my life garden. And there is meaning behind this, huge meaning behind this. And the funny thing is it just started taking shape. It wasn't a big idea I had in my head when I started it. I just wanted to sleep. I wanted to sleep. And I started with this guy right here. And each one of the insects or critters or whatever you want to call it has a specific meaning, in the tattoo world or whatever. They stand for something. So I am going to show you my tattoo, and we're going to go through what it means. I'm not going to break down each different phase. Fill in the blank. That's what we're going to say. Just fill in the blank with some of the description. Mainly the snake. So, and if you notice something, I ask that you please not question me about it, please. So, but I have been asked by a few people if I would give the breakdown of my tattoo. So, this is my snake. If you can see, it is a snake with flowers. The flowers are tattooed on the inside of its body. That stands for loss of innocence. So, we're just going to leave that there. That stands for loss of innocence. And then, of course, the lily is my favorite flower, and it's color purple. I could probably turn my light up for this, huh? So let's turn this up a little bit brighter. Let me try to get in a better frame. So I have lilies. That was why that one ended up there. So I have my purple lily here. And then I just have flowers that go all the way around. I was like, you know what, dude? Just scatter me with flowers. This is the only part I'm not real happy with, because I was trying to go with a big paisley print that had lace in it. I wanted a big paisley print with lace, but we just kind of, I don't know really what happened with it. I mean, it's part of the sleeve, but it really doesn't have any meaning. It was just something I wanted to add to it. So then you start with my loss of innocence, and it's actually here on my arm. Is that show it better? So real pretty snake. I do like that. I've had 2 snakes in my lifetime, so. Then you get here to my elbow, and I have my beautiful blue butterfly. The butterfly, make sure I'm talking. The butterfly stands for transformation, from the cocoon to the butterfly. So transformation. So from here to here stands for a big, big change. Things changing in my life. So I like to say that my praying mantis is where I currently am in life. So I have my praying mantis here, and I want to point out something. If you notice, there's all this shading and hardly any skin, like bare skin, really showing. This should have been the same way all the way through, with the little smoky effect and all this little shading and stuff. Should have come up here too, but the pain was unbearable. I hated it. I mean, I said, big old bad, big old burly man, bad, bad words. I was listening to my music. I was jamming out to my heavy metal. That's all I was listening to at the time. got it blaring in my head, and I'm okay, and I'm chilling. And he gets right here, and out came these words. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, finish the manus and I'm done. So this was a very painful part, but very cute little praying mantis here. Can you see that? He stands for peace and stillness. So that's where I feel like I am at night now. I'm full of peace. Life has calmed down. I'm chilling. We're good. So I've made it to this guy. And then up here is my Black Widow. So I have my really cool Black Widow, which stands for death. So that's the end of the story. But there's no telling how long we got from here to here, so don't think morbid. And then this over here, I love the rockabilly fashion. I just absolutely love the rockabilly fashion. It's one of my favorites, and it's one of my favorite looks to try to imitate. So that's why I'm on the hunt for the major red lipstick. But I've got some in my cart, and I can't wait to try it. It is a little pricey. And when you're looking through stuff like that, it's like, do I really want to pay that much for a tube of lipstick? Well, I really do because I want the red. But over here, I found, and I'm not a skull per se kind of person, but I found her. If you can see, it's the skull, and she has on a little polka dot collar, and it had flowers around her. These little, I think I'm not sure what those are. Anyway, her hair, I'm trying to point it out to you. This is her hair. That's her hairline. And then her little bun up here. But then she has the bandana tied around. You see that? And then she was a print I actually found. I actually found her online when I was looking for rockabilly tattoos. And then I went and had added, all the different roses added to this one. So this is me after I'm dead and gone in the grave and all the flesh is gone. So I know that sounds trippy and morbid, but it's not meant that way. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. So those are the explanations to the tattoos on my arms. This is little floaty hearts. It's forever old. It's initials that aren't even mine anymore. So I've got crazy. They're everywhere, y'all. So that's the explanation for the two tattoos on my arms. And with that, I'm calling this video done. I'm gonna turn this light out. What do you think of the tan? I think I have found my new look. The elbows. How bad do the elbows look? Well, it's just a shadow, I think. Looking real rusty. The hands. And I've done it, like I said, this was 2 coats. Slathered on. No, I did it the way I was supposed to do it. So anyway, and not too bad. I love you guys, and I thank you for hanging out with me when I do these off the wall, crazy little hauls that I do. I don't know what to do, y'all. I've got some things planned, some things that are not even going to happen in the studio or the backyard, anywhere on this property, but they're cool. They're really cool, and they're hauls. They're just on a different level. That's all I can say. So bear with me. I've got a cart full of shin crap. We'll see. I'll see. And I put things in there that were some of my favorite things to get from Temu. That's how I've done this cart to see, okay, what is the comparison? They seem more pricey. I mean, I guess they all are right now because everything's changed. But anyway, I love you guys, and I'm gonna get off here because I'm gonna go change clothes to make it look like I've actually done something more than one day in a row. But we all know it's gonna be the same day. I got a Temu haul for Thursday, so let me get off here, rewatch this one, get it up on the board, and get this other video filmed. So I love you guys. Have a good day, and God bless. And until the next one, bye, y'all.